Singapore, a small island nation located in Southeast Asia, has been one of the world's most successful countries over the past few decades. From a humble beginning as a fishing village, Singapore has transformed itself into a first-world country with a high standard of living, a vibrant economy, and a reputation for efficiency and innovation. The key to Singapore's success lies in its unique governing style, which emphasizes meritocracy, pragmatism, and honesty. In this case study, we will explore how Singapore's governing style has contributed to its success and suggest how Nepal can benefit from adopting similar principles to become the next Singapore within 10 years. Meritocracy. Meritocracy is a central principle of Singapore's governing style. The government places a high value on talent and achievement, and people are rewarded based on their ability rather than their background or connections. This has created a culture of excellence and competition, which has driven Singapore's success in many areas. One of the most visible examples of Singapore's meritocratic system is its education system. The government invests heavily in education, and Singaporean students consistently perform at the top of international rankings in math, science, and reading. The government also provides scholarships and financial assistance to talented students from low-income backgrounds to ensure that everyone has an equal opportunity to succeed. Another example of Singapore's meritocratic system is its civil service. The government recruits the best and brightest from all sectors of society to work in the civil service, and promotions are based on performance and ability rather than seniority or connections. This has created a highly competent and efficient bureaucracy that is able to implement policies quickly and effectively. Nepal can benefit from adopting a similar approach to meritocracy. Nepal has a large pool of talented young people who are often overlooked because of their background or connections. By focusing on merit and creating a culture of competition and excellence, Nepal can unlock the potential of its youth and create a highly skilled and motivated workforce. This will be crucial for Nepal's economic development and will help to attract foreign investment. Pragmatism. Pragmatism is another key principle of Singapore's governing style. The government takes a practical, results-oriented approach to problem-solving, focusing on what works rather than ideological or political considerations. This has allowed Singapore to make rapid progress in many areas and to respond quickly to changing circumstances. One of the most striking examples of Singapore's pragmatism is its approach to public housing. In the 1960s, Singapore faced a severe housing shortage, and many people lived in overcrowded and unsanitary conditions. The government responded by launching a massive public housing program, building hundreds of thousands of affordable apartments in a short period of time. The program was successful because the government focused on practical solutions rather than ideological debates about the role of the state in housing. Another example of Singapore's pragmatism is its approach to economic development. The government has pursued a policy of open markets and free trade, but has also intervened in the economy when necessary to promote growth and development. For example, the government has invested heavily in infrastructure, education, and research and development to attract foreign investment and create a favorable business environment. Nepal can benefit from adopting a similar approach to pragmatism. Nepal faces many challenges, including poverty, unemployment, and underdeveloped infrastructure. By taking a practical, results-oriented approach to problem-solving, Nepal can make rapid progress in these areas and attract foreign investment. This will require a willingness to experiment and to try new approaches, as well as a focus on concrete results rather than ideological debates. Honesty. Honesty is the third key principle of Singapore's governing style. The government places a high value on integrity and transparency, and corruption is not tolerated. This has created a culture of trust and accountability, which has helped to foster public confidence in the government and institutions. One of the most important ways that Singapore promotes honesty and integrity is through its strict anti-corruption measures. The Corrupt Practices Investigation Bureau, CPIB, is an independent agency that investigates and prosecutes corruption cases in Singapore. The agency has a strong track record of success and has been effective in deterring corrupt behavior. Another way that Singapore promotes honesty is through its commitment to transparency. The government publishes detailed information on its budget, policies, and performance, and citizens have access to this information through a variety of channels, including the internet and public libraries. This allows citizens to hold the government accountable and to participate in the decision-making process. Nepal can benefit from adopting a similar commitment to honesty and transparency. Corruption is a significant problem in Nepal, and it undermines public trust in the government and institutions. By implementing strong anti-corruption measures and promoting transparency, Nepal can create a culture of trust and accountability. This will help to attract foreign investment, improve public services, and promote economic development. To achieve the goal of becoming the next Singapore within 10 years, Nepal needs to focus on several key areas. Education. One of the most important investments that Nepal can make is in education. Nepal can learn from Singapore's education system, which is known for its emphasis on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM, education. Infrastructure. To attract foreign investment and promote economic development, Nepal needs to invest in its infrastructure. This includes not only traditional infrastructure like roads, bridges, and airports, but also digital infrastructure like broadband and cellular networks. Innovation. Singapore has a thriving startup scene, and the government has played a key role in promoting innovation and entrepreneurship. Nepal can learn from Singapore's approach by creating a supportive environment for startups and entrepreneurs, offering tax incentives and funding opportunities, and providing mentorship and networking opportunities. Anti-corruption measures. As mentioned earlier, corruption is a significant problem in Nepal. To create a culture of trust and accountability, Nepal needs to implement strong anti-corruption measures. This includes creating independent agencies to investigate and prosecute corruption cases, implementing transparency measures like publishing government budgets and policies, and holding government officials accountable for their actions. Good governance. Good governance is essential for any country that wants to achieve economic growth and development. This means creating a government that is efficient, effective, and responsive to the needs of its citizens.